Hey, I heard about this new restaurant that just opened up downtown.
That sounds interesting. What kind of food do they serve?
Well, I heard they specialize in unusual fusion dishes. For example, they have a kimchi-glazed salmon dish.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Let's go try it.
I don't think that sounds like a good idea. I'm not sure I'm ready to try kimchi glazed salmon.
Oh, come on, Yvonne, it won't kill you. I'm sure you'll love it.
Well, maybe, but I'm still a bit skeptical.
Don't knock it till you try it. Live a little, Yvonne, live a little.
True, true. We won't find out unless we give it a chance.
Did you hear about the new pet shop opening up in town? What kind of animals will they be selling?
Frogs. And they'll be giving every customer a free balloon frog.
Wow, that's quite the promotion. Do you think I should get one?
Sure, why not? Just make sure you don't let him near the porcelain, who knows what kind of trouble he could get into. And don't forget to feed him flies. I hear he'll also come with his own miniature pond.
That is amazing. I can't wait to get my hands on one of those frogs.
So, what did you do this weekend?
I went shopping with my mom.
Wow, that doesn't sound fun at all.
Hey, it wasn't that bad.
You know what I did this weekend? I went to a carnival and won a bronze medal in the pie eating contest. And I even have the medal to prove it.
Pie eating contest? What kind of pies were they even giving out?
Oh, it was all kinds: apple, blueberry, strawberry shortcake.
That sounds like a blast. Let me see that medal.
You don't actually think he got a medal, do you?
Hey, you never know. I mean, if Kakler's involved, anything is possible. Alright, Fred, you won't believe what I saw outside. Some guy was walking around in a complete tuxedo, and he was carrying a big bottle of orange soda.
That's crazy. Could it be that he was going to a very formal event and wanted to bring his favorite beverage for refreshment? So I heard Mary got engaged. I can't believe it. She never seemed like the type to settle down.
That's because she isn't. I think it's just a ploy to get her parents off her back. She told me it's just a paper ring.
So it's a fake engagement? Sounds like someone Nancy Reagan would approve of. Maybe we should all get fake engagements to our parents so they'll stop bothering us about settling down.
That's absurd.
But it'd be funny.
I don't know about that. I think my parents would find a way to make it real if I tried something like that.
So Fred, let me get this straight. You got an invitation to a party at the White House?
Yep. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it's not every day you get an invite to the most famous house in the country.
Well, I'm sure you'll have a blast. Though I can't imagine the president wants to get a taste of your dancing skills.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. I heard the president is quite a mover himself.
That's right. I'm sure he would be more than happy to give you some pointers. I just hope you don't leave the place in ruins.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll all be fine.
I'm sure it will be. I just hope you don't accidentally break anything while you're out there on the dance floor showing everyone your moves. So, the other day I was walking down the street and this guy in a suit stops me. He says he's from the IRS and that I owe back taxes. So naturally, I said, okay, can you just take it out of my paycheck? He says no and walks away. Yeah, like that solves anything. So then, I'm walking in my neighborhood and this guy stops me. He says he's a lawyer and he wants to sue me for copyright infringement. So I ask him, what did I do? He said, you stole an idea from me. I said, what was the idea? And he said, I don't know. Needless to say, that conversation didn't go anywhere. And then last night, I'm at the store and this guy stops me. He says he's from NASA and that he needs my help with a space mission. So I say, sure, why not? What do you need? He says, I need your urine. And I said, you can't be serious. Turns out, he was serious. So yeah, these days it seems like everyone wants a piece of me. But I'm not complaining, it's never dull. Anyway, thanks for having me here tonight. Have a great night. And remember, no matter what life throws at you, always keep your senses of humor. Good night. Applause. Thank you, thank you. Alright, I'll see you all next time.
Did you hear about the new movie coming out?
Sure did. It sounds like an amazing comedy.
Yeah, they said it's going to be a laugh riot.
That sounds great, but I hope it doesn't have too many bathroom jokes.
Don't worry, I heard it's actually about a pair of bumbling private detectives.
That sounds hilarious. I can't wait to see it. Say, why don't we check it out when it comes out? So you're telling me you decided to move out of your apartment without consulting me first? That's an interesting decision. Have you told my parents yet?
No, I haven't. But I thought it was a good decision. I mean, I needed a change of scenery and it was getting kind of cramped in my old place. Besides, I figured you wouldn't mind, since you know me better than anyone. I mean, you know my quirks and the type of environment I need.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I still think you should have talked to me first.
Well, I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
So I was watching the news on TV last night, and they were talking about something really stupid.
Ah, so now even the news is getting dumber? What was it about? A debate over the best kind of jelly bean. I mean, really? Can you believe it?
No way. That's ridiculous. Who cares what kind of jelly bean is the best? It's just a jelly bean. But that got me thinking about something else really funny. Who decides what flavor chili should be served?
You think that's funny?
Yeah. I don't think there's any scientific evidence that one flavor is better than the other. It just all comes down to personal preference.
That's a great point. So why don't they just let everyone decide what kind of chili they want to eat? Did you hear about the new coffee shop on 4th Street? They have the best cappuccinos in town.
Really? I'm always looking for a good cup of joe.
Yeah, and it's really convenient too. Just a few blocks away from here.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
I'll join you. Maybe they have free samples to go with the coffee. I'll never miss out on freebies. Larry, you comin'?
Nah, I'm good. I've had my cup of coffee for the morning.
All right, suit yourself. Fred and I will have to bring you back some samples.
That's a great idea. Let's go, Kakler.
Hey Larry, did you know that scientists say that chocolate is actually a vegetable?
That's ridiculous. Chocolate comes from cocoa beans, which come from a tree. How could that be a vegetable? Besides, I don't know anyone who eats chocolate and has better vision. On the other hand, if it's true, then I'm glad that I can count chocolate bars as one of my 5 servings of veggies.
Well, maybe I was mistaken. But it's still better than you eating ice cream and claiming that it's a salad. I mean, what's the point of eating healthy if you can't even be honest about it?
Well, maybe I just don't want to admit that it's all ice cream and no salad. But you're right, what's the point of eating healthy if you're not being honest?
Exactly. I think it all comes down to being honest with yourself, and that's the key to staying healthy.
No argument here. I think honesty is always the best policy.
Agreed. Now let's go get some real vegetables.
So, I was walking down the street yesterday and saw a three-legged dog.
Wow! That's incredible. What kind of breed was it? Did it seem happy?
It was a Labradoodle, and it seemed okay. I mean, it did have 3 legs, so I guess that's as good as can be expected. Anyway, I heard a strange noise coming from a nearby alley and decided to investigate.
What did you find?
You'll never guess. It was an orchestra of cats playing drums.
That's so weird, but also amazing.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed. But then I got to thinking. What kind of crazy world do we live in that a three-legged dog and an orchestra of cats can exist just around the corner?
That's a great question. The answer is, who knows? Hey, have you heard the news? They just opened up a new restaurant down the street that has deep-fried pickles. We should go check it out.
Are you kidding? Pickles and frying oil? That doesn't sound great. Are you sure it's open?
Oh, don't be so skeptical. I'm sure it's open and it actually sounds delightful. I'm sure the pickles have a nice, crunchy coating and it pairs perfectly with their homemade dipping sauce. Let's go try it out tonight.
Great! Let's go have a deep-fried pickle adventure.
Who knows? Maybe it'll become our new favorite restaurant.
Well, alright, but I'm not holding my breath. Let's go see what this place is all about. Hey everyone! I've been single for so long, my last date asked if I still had a pulse. I don't know what's worse, that she asked or that she thought it was a valid question. Either way, I laughed so hard I almost fell off the stage. Anyway, have a great night everyone. Oh, and don't forget to tip your waitstaff. They make sure you can have a great night and that's worth extra money. Thanks everyone and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you around. Bye!
I always thought that the meaning of life was to find true happiness, until I asked my therapist and he said it was finding balance. So then I asked him, what does that mean?
That's a tough one. Maybe it means having a job, but still being able to find time to do things you enjoy.
That's a good way to look at it. But I think it means living with minimal stress, too.
Yeah, I think you're right. Though it sounds like a lot of hard work. But hey, what else are we here for?
To laugh and have fun. Let's go do something silly. I heard there's a new karaoke bar downtown. Let's go.
Okay, sure. I love karaoke. Let's go have some fun and find our balance. And who knows, maybe we'll even find some true happiness along the way.